Hey guys, hello and welcome back to part 31 of Let's Play Fire Emblem. I'm NHSDL06. We're going to do our best to wrap up this chapter. Perhaps not. This chapter is quite lengthy, so I foresee this chapter spanning at least half of the next video, if not all of the next video. These type of chapters where you have to infiltrate a castle and rescue people or protect people, I like defense chapters, but generally when it's involved in a castle setting, this is really difficult, or, you know, it's just, the amount of progression that you have to go through is just ridiculous sometimes, so it really kills it for me. I mean, these type of chapters I don't feel are that much fun. I mean, I still like them, but there's definitely more fun chapters. But if this chapter didn't have recruitable characters, then I would definitely consider it one of the worst. But, as you can see, there is two red characters, or there's one red character with a portrait, and of course Lucius. So your goal is to get here. These guys will unlock this door for you, and they will come out and start attacking because they're stupid. So these guys will come out and start attacking. You need to at least save one of these guys. Obviously you're going to want to get Lucius since he's your main light magic user, and then you can use Priscilla. This is Raven's sister, or Priscilla is Raven's sister. So you use Priscilla to get to Raven. But Raven will... I'm not sure exactly how the AI is programmed. Sometimes Raven will attack you and sometimes he won't if you're using Priscilla. So just be careful. I like to use a bait character as a way to lure Raven there. And then I will obviously use the extended range of Priscilla and her ability of high movement to swoop in and talk. And then we can recruit Raven. And a few of you have been commenting on how Raven is a good character. I'll show you his stats now. He has an 8 strength for a level 5 mercenary. He is quite good. Once he becomes a hero, he's exceptional. So I do recommend getting Raven if you can. I mean, you should be able to. There's not really an excuse why you shouldn't. There is no excuse why you shouldn't get Raven at all, or else. But anyway, in recent news, I started a poll to determine what my next LP was. And I know a few of you might have disagreed with my tactic of going by and asking people what they felt would be a good LP for me to do. However, I will explain my thought process here. I feel that since you guys are the ones who are watching what I'm doing, that it would only technically be fair for me to give you somewhat of a say in what I do. And obviously I believe in democracy and allowing the majority to vote. Actually, I allow everyone to vote, but I allowed the majority to win. That was stupid. So I just want to have a feeling that my audience plays a role in getting to see what they want. It just seems, you know, like the most common sense. And, you know, whatever you guys vote is whatever wins, and that's just what's going to go down. And, you know, people might have felt as though in doing that, I wasn't really being fair to myself, but I was the one who picked the 2 games that I gave the option of. You could obviously write in a game if you wanted to, but I gave the option, so it really is fair to me. And Hector gets an awesome level up. Always can use skill points. So yeah, you know, it's not a big deal. For those of you who thought that it might have been, you know, strange or whatever, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Whatever wins. And I'm really, really excited for whatever wins, because obviously both games that I picked are really fun. Elba gets a good level up. And, you know, it's just going to be a good time anyway, because I know you guys are a really fun audience. And, you know, that's why I keep making them, because you guys are fun. So, we're just going to keep trucking along. Definitely got a great turnout with the voting so far, though. It's Saturday when I'm recording this. The polls close on Monday, and so there's obviously still time to vote today, Saturday. But when you see this, the polls will be closed and a winner will be announced, hopefully. So yeah, very good turnout. Thank you everybody who took part in that. Also, if for some reason you haven't seen this by now, Jeff Lars and I have made a co-op LP of Turtles in Time. We will alternate posting the videos, much akin to Odin and Griff. So they were kind of our inspiration. So yeah, that's a fun thing that we did together. We recorded very late at night, so we were both really tired, but we managed to get through it. It was a good time. Hope you all enjoy that. Look forward to seeing more parts. We don't know exactly what our update schedule is going to be. We're both pretty busy with college right now, so we'll update when we can. But yeah, it was definitely great. Had a lot of fun, and I look forward to doing more. Alright, so let's get back into the game here. Excuse me. We're going to continue progressing. This is kind of boring, I know. There's not really much I can do. But anyway, there will be cavalry reinforcements, 8 of which will come from this direction, so make sure that you're watching out for those guys. I'm going to go ahead and finish off this archer with Kent here. From the looks of things, Kent is probably going to be our paladin, solely because he just has the most balanced stats, and a paladin is a very balanced character, and we just, you know, I really can't risk it being sane and not being able to hit things, and you know, Kent just seems like the most formidable option. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get these 2 chests with Matthew. First one we get is a hero crest, which is an item that allows us to promote mercenaries, myrmidons, and fighters, level 10 and up. I recommend you at least get them to level 20, which is the maximum. If you don't get them to level 20, they won't be able to achieve the maximum of stats. I know that a promoted character is really tempting to have early on in the game, but it will definitely pay off if you just wait, because you don't want to have a character that doesn't have the ability to live up to the maximum potential. So yeah, definitely wait, as Urk gives that guy the middle finger. Whoever pointed that out, by the way, very funny. So yeah, let your characters get up to the maximum level before you promote them. That's just a word of advice. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but I've done that ever since, and they just turn out a lot better. Because the stat gains that they get from being promoted don't even remotely equal up to the stats that they could get in those extra 10 levels. Alright, Lowen gets a level up to level 11. He and Sane are suffering from the same problem here. As you can see, their skill is very low, so their hit is not even in the 100s, which, you know, his is 83. I mean, come on, that's pitiful. Can't be having that. So, continue to move forward. You need to have Priscilla near the front of your group, because she is the one who's responsible for talking to Raven. But you need to be careful to not put her in harm's way, because A, she'll get killed, and B, I think Raven will attack her. I'm not exactly sure how the AI is programmed, but the AI has been known to cause Raven to attack. So definitely watch out with that. Don't put her in any unnecessary danger, because, I mean, she's your best healer in the game, and you need her to recruit Raven, who is an awesome, awesome character. Very awesome. This is actually my 3rd take of doing this, because I got a little reckless with how I was going about and fighting. And I don't even remember some of the things I said, which is kind of unfortunate, because my last 2 takes, like, they both had really, really great things about them, but I just don't remember what I said. Maybe I should write down my thoughts on Notepad or something. I don't know. Whatever. But we're going to continue on. Almost finished here. These 2 chests are really, really awesome, so make sure you get to them. We're going to go ahead and unlock this one with Matthew, and we get an unlocked staff. Now that you have Matthew fully unlocking everything, just go ahead and rescue him with Kent, and proceed on. And the enemies obviously aren't going to be able to get through there, so feel free to move Priscilla up as far as you want beyond. They have an archer, so you don't want to do that. Just continue moving everyone forward. The cavalry reinforcements will be coming soon, but you should be far enough ahead by that point that they'll have to come after you. At which point, it's not going to really affect you too much. Alright. We're closing in on finishing off all the regular enemies here before the reinforcements arrive. An archer going to go ahead and attack Dorcas. Not a big deal. Dorcas has actually turned into be quite a good fighter. In many of my other games he's turned out to be mediocre, but... Alright, here we go. What in blazes? It's getting even noisier than before! Isn't that the sound of combat? It must be Lady Lindis. She's found reinforcements. It's time. What are you doing? I thought aid might come, so I hid keys and weapons in here. Oh, I see. What are you gonna do? Your master, he's betrayed us. Lucius, I must ask, what will you do? I want to stop Lord Raven. However, in his current state, I doubt he will lend me his ear. And so, I will wait. I will wait for Lord Raven here. I'm sorry, I cannot fight. Please understand. I do. Here, these are for you. For me? Vulnerary and a book of light magic? You don't have to fight. Just protect yourself. I've known you only a short time, but you are a friend. I don't want to see you die. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, lads, open that door. On our honor as Kalen Knights, we will save the Marquess. So, as you can see, yeah, they explain magic, but I already did. They're going to break down that door, and they'll come out and start attacking Raven and the archers that will spawn here. So you need to protect them, at least one of them, to trigger a side quest. Alright guys, I'm NHSTL6. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Thank you. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye.